the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Michigan's offense comes on the field to open this game. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten.
He's in the clear. Past the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Michigan, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And the Golden Gophers looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Dropping back, it's Lindsey. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. He's running out of time here. Swung to the pass rush, a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. That penalty would be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I'm sure that player is going to get an earful from the coach. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. As the first down is still going. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. So backed up, that big play gives them a first down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tackle, but first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. See what the call is on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On the run, it's Haynes. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Marsh. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. First down here for this offense.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs. The defense comes down with it.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. Caught over the middle. It's Tracy. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out. Anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Grab down the middle. It's Glenn. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32. And the Golden Gophers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw. It's Lindsey. Catch made on the left side. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Now, wait a second. Their offense is in the red zone. They got the punt team out there. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Minnesota, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Set up with a PA2. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Wolverines offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play fake, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. That's reeled in. It's Glenn. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. Dropping back. It's Lindsey. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the game just good enough for a first down. The Golden Gophers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. And they trap him for a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. When you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
They've only converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Golden Gophers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a target, and it's complete.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Looking to chuck it again. Over the middle, it's Williams. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Golden Gophers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team not there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. With the catch, it's Prescorn. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. And the Wolverines will have first and 10 here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Course of the sideline steps out after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They'll try a pass here. The short
Haynes.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Tight end goes in motion. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. They move the 6. They'll go to the line here on first down now. Looking for a man. The sure hands. It's Haynes. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Bringing pressure. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Over the middle, it's Morgan. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, fourth and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To the air, it's Lindsey looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Golden Gophers will come to the line to run the hurry up. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Ram down the middle. It's Glenn. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
It's reeled in. It's Glenn. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, and they got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. Minnesota going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with a halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth. Start the second half.
The Wolverines will kick this deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Throws it to the right. And the sophomore a little bit too much air into that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. And it doesn't work out.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. To throw, it's Lindsey. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
He makes the grab. The Golden Gophers come to the line in a hurry-up. Hand off to the single back. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that gear.
On first down, it's play action. On the run here. Let's it go. Finds his man. It's Russell. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that completion. Looking for some space. It's Russell. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Golden Gophers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Up over the middle. It's Morgan. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Preschool.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Throws to the tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands passes, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The Wolverines churn out another first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle finally made to win at the 13-yard line. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Think he can guess him with a run. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
And the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
And that one's straight down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kirk. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where they have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw. The catch is made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup. So the mistake on 3rd down gives the offense new life here. Could be crucial here late in a one-score game. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Russell. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead, they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
And the Golden Gophers line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And the extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Prescorn. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Completion makes it 2nd and short. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Morgan. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's a nice game here. They get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Movement here from the tight end. Back to throw again. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. first play of the drive to come out throwing. Slides it with throw. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the tight end hauls in on the corner route. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Chewing clock with the running game. He wrestles into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Oh, and it's picked off, a crushing mistake. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like they'll try to make a play with the return. Coverage team brings down the return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
A short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage, or the pass is intercepted? And the Minnesota offense takes the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
It's an out route, the catch made. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Golden Gophers will line up on 1st and 10. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's got it on a crossing route. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Chris, this is situational football, and this is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. But it'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Now, a crucial 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here. Just playing for pride at this point. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. No press here. The defense backing away. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Well, going to the line here with the clock running. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Contact as he threw it. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it in the open. Breaks loose at the 40. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Michigan. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route. It's the chemistry.